Do you find it difficult keeping abreast with the new social nuances? Does the idioms and value placement scare you? Are there any aspect of social trends that you find relatable? Socially responsive teaching is an approach based on the belief that integrating academic and socially emotional skills creates learning environments where students are enabled to perform their best learning. Students are seeking relatability, relevance, and identity in their interactions and experiences. Furthermore, it is believed that students render their participation more willingly where these things abound. Let's explore socially responsive teaching and how it influences and transforms learning within the classroom. Socially responsive teaching portrays teachers as socially plugged in, youthful, yet sophisticated, hence high-value individuals in the eyes of students. Being socially responsive in your teaching is perceived as being adaptable and intriguing to students. It makes teachers more relatable, and it allows students to see teachers in another light rather than from the lofty abode that is usually presumed. Students are more likely to express themselves freely and honestly to individuals that they believe will be able to understand them. This social divide bridging opens the opportunity for teachers to use mainstream social nuances and idioms to get learning conversations started and to convey ideas that students are learning, especially when they are set in other eras. The core components of socially responsive teaching are the reviewing of social norms, their development and their transformation. This gives a better understanding of trends and their impacts on their generation. Additionally, exposing students to social problems, cause and effect, first-hand experience, and a clearer understanding of the social issues in their community empowers them to find solutions that can transform or impact these issues positively. Students also attain the experiences and the skills that they need to act on social problems for lasting change and cultural reshaping. These efforts give students the sense that they are understood and opens the possibility for them to try and understand others. Although social trends and customs are transient, students need to be positioned to realize that education is not separate from their social experiences. Instead, using social experiences as a bridge that removes the barrier to learning assists students with feeling that school and educators are not out of touch with their realities. It allows educators and school to be more invested in understanding the social challenges that students are facing outside of the formalized education system. The socially responsive teaching approach reaffirms to students that their social capital can contribute to their educational accomplishments and that their educational acquisition can solve social problems that they are facing. This adds to the overall relevance of education because it becomes a useful way of addressing their social needs. Schools, faculties, and teachers need to explore their curriculum and identify areas that are to be studied and how they relate to current affairs, trends that affect young learners, and the social problems that teenagers are faced with. How can the subject content be taught in a way that links or relates to these concerns of students, or draw upon students' wealth of information that they have on the particular subject? How can it be used to form solutions to problems that young people are facing? How can the financial, political, social media trends, emerging technologies, etc., form aspects of the learning to give students the chance to capitalize on their social knowledge or find nuggets to tackle or address their social problems? These are ways in which students can experience socially responsive teaching and learning within the classroom that will enhance their opportunity to thrive and succeed in any learning environment. Keeping abreast with social trends, emerging technology, and social issues can be overwhelming. Nevertheless, ideas of a few of these trending issues can be accessed from many mainstream media platforms or from conversations with students themselves. Teachers need to constantly renovate their pedagogy to ensure that students' learning experiences are profound and beneficial to their whole development, and that each teacher is the legend that students need. There is no better place to start than in your classroom. How will you be changing the landscape of your learning environment to use socially responsive teaching for the benefit of your students?